Where's your earwax? Where's your earwax?
Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and welcome to episode 443. It's Nurse Richard, the Wax Wizard. Thanks for joining me. Ooh, tricky one today. But before I tell you about this procedure you're going to see, which is a really good one, I've got a bone to pick with you lot. And you've probably seen a graphic above me. Now, you can see this on you have this analytics thing on your social media platforms, and that's the one from YouTube. And from that, I learned that 3/4 of all of you lot who are watching this right now, yes, that's you, have not subscribed to the channel. Why not? Why not? If that's you, which is more than likely gonna be, because out of 75%, so 3/4 of you who are watching this procedure right now have not subscribed to the channel. And what does it cost you to subscribe? Absolutely nothing. Not all. It's completely free. And the reason why it's good for me if you subscribe, firstly, maybe I'll get a play button soon that the kids are mithering me about. And they said, you're not a proper YouTuber until you've got a button. But secondly, it helps the channel get recommended to more people. So please do it. If you haven't done it, please press the button down below that says subscribe, and I won't mither you again much. So let's get that number up from 75%. That's quite shocking. I was really surprised when I saw that. Anyway, enough about that. I'm not going to tell you off anymore. If you have already subscribed, thank you very much. This is a nasty one, this, you can probably already see. Now, there's a huge bruise on the right-hand side of this lady's ear. And who's caused it? That's right, my good old friend, Buddy, the cotton bud. Now, there's not actually much in this ear, but what was there was in a really difficult spot. Because what she'd done, she'd pushed a cotton bud in, it affected her hearing, and then to try and help with this, she's thrown an absolute shed load of oil, sodium bicarbonate, hydrogen peroxide. She shoved absolutely everything in there. So this thing has got soft and it slipped all the way down onto the eardrum, and I thought it was actually safer to rinse it out with irrigation. Despite having a bruise there, I was a little wary, but I actually think it was safer. And as you'll see in a minute, you'll just see how quick it was. Literally seconds of a job. That's it. Flushed it out there. Now, I would have been dabbing around that lady's eardrum with a very sharp little metal implement for quite a while to get every little dot from on her eardrum, and a quick rinse and it's gone. So we're just going to tidy up the little bits that it's loosened, out that comes, jobs are good, happy days. But yeah, nasty bruise. She did turn up describing a lot of pain. And I told her, because the pain hadn't subsided by the time we finished that procedure, and I told her the pain will have been not because of what I've done, but because of what you've done. You've got a nasty bruise, which will be a bit painful, but it should settle down soon. Now, this was her other ear, and yet that's right. She'd done the exact same thing again. She'd pushed her bud in and only blocked half her ear. She didn't have too many symptoms in this, but she hadn't put any, you can see the difference, can't you? She hadn't put any drops in this ear. You can just see the cotton wool fibres, can't you, as I'm beginning to peel that away. Excuse me. But what I was unsure of, whether the bit on the left-hand side, as you're looking at it, I took a second glance at that. I thought, hang on a minute, that actually is cotton wool. So, and it's not a full bud, but a little bit of the cotton bud, I suspect, has broken away and it's got stuck in there. And then you've got some of this skin and wax that's accumulated around it. So, kids, it's not big, it's not clever. Stop putting them in your ears. Although it does bring me work. So, in fact, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Now, this was really sticky, this stuff. So I'm trying to peel it away from the canal wall before I can get it out. and she's really pushed it into the skin, but just peeling it away there from that side, and I think it loosens the other bit as well. Or does it? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've done this. I've been away. Some of you who follow the page might well have seen the last video. I was saying I'd booked a surprise little weekend away for Mrs. Wizard and the kids. It's because it was Mother's Day in the UK. No, it won't be now because I've recorded these videos in advance. It's about a month away. A month afterwards that these videos get released to everybody else. The members get them on the day they're due. You can see she's got a lovely couple of bruises in this one as well. So yeah, that is cotton wool. And you're going to see an image of that. I'm going to zoom into it whilst I put it down on the procedure tray and have a good look at it, just to confirm in my mind that yes, that's definitely cotton wool. It didn't take much confirmation for me to realise that yes, it was cotton wool. It was pretty obvious. Didn't make too much difference to her here in that one. It's more about preventing a problem, which she almost certainly would have got if we would have left that cotton wool in her ear. So yes, we did have a weekend away. This is the second day back after having a weekend away. We went to the beautiful Lake District. If you want to see some pictures of our weekend away, there's only a few on there, but if you go to my page, because this is easier than adding them into these videos, I've only just thought of it now. If you go to my page on YouTube, and you'll see a community tab, I think is what it's called, or it'll say posts, something like that, and you'll see some pictures of our weekend away. So feel free to have a little nosy. It's an absolutely beautiful part of the UK. In far northern England is the Lake District. It's a very big national park, and it's an extremely beautiful part of the UK. We're very lucky that it's very close to us. Where we weren't very lucky was my wife's a big hiker. She likes going on hikes, and there's lots of places around here to do it. She goes to Wales often and goes up to the Lake District quite commonly as well. They're not huge mountains, but they're big enough. And she decided, because I said, "This is your weekend. We paid for a little like log cabin thing." And I said, "Do whatever you want this weekend. You're in charge. You're the boss." And she said, "Well, let's go on a hike." So we went on a hike with her, and she has this. There's a thing called Ordnance Survey. I think that's probably. I don't know if that's just a UK thing or it's everywhere else. And that gives you very detailed maps on the countryside. And this particular app gives her trails and hikes to do. Now, these trails necessarily aren't following paths as such. It's just this is the trail through the mountains and the hills that you should take. And it didn't go very well. Now, me and the kids enjoyed the first 2 hours of it. The second 2 hours, not so much fun. We ended up on top of this. Getting up the mountain was hard work, and then we got on it, and there's no paths, just on top of this mountain range, and this trail was just taking us through a bog, basically. It was a bog. There's no other way to describe it. Before I tell you about that, the 2 bruises in that ear as well from the cotton bud. The reason I didn't peel away that skin to the side is because I didn't want to disturb them bruises. And this is the patient's partner who said, "Can I have a quick look in mine while I'm here?" I said, "Yeah, go on then." And I said, "Yeah, and he wasn't expecting to have his ears looked at, but he asked me to have a look, and I found this, and so I whipped it out for free. Very often do that if someone's come with someone. So yeah, you weren't coming expecting to have a procedure done, so I'll do this for free for you. It'll only take a couple of minutes. Anyway, so we're hiking along, and it's, you know, when you go hiking, you're like, just round that, over that next ridge, one of them, or just round that corner, there's another hill, and it's down there, and that's how we get back to the cabin. But that happened every 10 minutes for the remaining 2 hours, and then it started raining. It was cold. It was that sideways rain that stings your face, and my wife's got fully kitted out with proper hiking boots, waterproof. Me and the kids just got trainers because we didn't realise it was going to be this kind of trek. Neither did she, to be fair. She did admit to her mistake, not looking into this trail properly. So yeah, she had a lovely weekend, but me and the kids, not so much. Let's put it this way. We're not going hiking again. But we still had a good time. We could laugh about it afterwards. Not straight afterwards, but maybe the day afterwards. We put our feet up in the log cabin in front of a nice fire, had some lovely food in the pub next door, and everyone was fine after that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I've rambled on over the procedure again. But if you enjoyed it, please subscribe to the channel. You'll see a bar underneath you if you're watching on YouTube that says subscribe. All you got to do is press that. Simple as that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. But for now, take care of yourself, and I'll see you later. Ta-da.